Hello everyone, thank you for being here. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. It's been a pretty busy week for me. And I apologize about the noise in the background too. If you can hear the air conditioning, it's super hot and muggy. So anyways, we are going to get you a reading done today. This is going to be mostly for your existing relationship or whoever's on your mind. If you are in connection with someone, or perhaps no longer in that connection but want to tap in to see the energies. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards pretty good. Don't want to spend too much time doing that. This will be for all signs, so I'll call out the zodiac signs as they appear as best as I can, okay? So what we're going to look into first, collective, is your energy. We're going to look at your person's energy, what's bridging the two of you together, keeping you linked. And we're going to take a look at the lowest and highest potential and possibly an outcome. And if we have time, we'll get some hidden messages, okay? So first thing we're going to look at is your energy. Split the deck quite a few times, but let's go for it. So your energy is the Star, Aquarius. All right, this is beautiful. Okay. So your energy in this relationship right now is telling me that you are hopeful. You have a lot of desire to see something healed. And I feel like this could be telling me maybe there's no contact at this time. You're intuitively trying to, or telepathically trying to connect with somebody here. It's like you're putting something out into the universe, being hopeful, staying very grounded in your emotions and your reality and the practicality of what's happened or what's happening. And I feel like you are keeping the faith. You're not giving up on something. And this is you know, putting those intentions out to the universe, hoping for a wish fulfillment. So that's your current energy in regards to this. So if something did happen where the two of you are no longer speaking, I feel like you want to heal something with this person, okay? Interesting. Let's put it up here, actually. All right, let's see your person's energy. Wow, the Fool. Both major arcanas. Got card number 0. So we've got Aquarius or Aries energy showing up here. So the Fool, what can you say? This is somebody who wants to start over again. This is somebody who is excited about the unknown. They're very eager to walk into the direction of something new, something that may even scare them a little bit. Having these two major arcanas show up in both of your energies is really telling me here that you're very connected. Now, you could also look at this card as somebody who's letting go, walking away, starting over again, but we'll clarify and we'll get a little bit more cards to see how this plays out, okay? We're going to see what bridges the two of you together. Wow, the Chariot, another major arcana. We've got Cancer energy showing up here. So what kind of links you two together is that both of you want some sort of forward movement. Both of you want success. Both of you want to, you could even have this desire to travel together. This could even tell me that maybe there is distance between the two of you, maybe wanting to come together to see one another. What's connecting the two of you is that you both have a desire to see one another. That's basically what I'm getting, is that there's this desire to reconnect, travel together, maybe go on an adventure together. We're going to clarify these cards as well, guys. Let's see what the highest potential is for the two of you. Oh my gosh, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So this is all about commitment. This is talking about learning from the past, learning lessons that are really going to help mold you to start over again in a new connection or a new commitment to either get to know each other again or to take this to the next level, okay? To commit yourselves, recommit yourselves to one another. Forward movement, okay? This is what binds the two of you together. So the highest potential out of this connection is coming together, learning from one another. It's like there could have been time spent apart or there's no contact, but there's something here about wanting to mend the bridge of no contact, wanting to start over. And I see you very hopeful in this energy. And I feel like you're going to take the lessons that you've both learned from maybe other relationships that you were both in separately. Interesting. So this is the highest potential, you guys. I'm going to put the card like this just because we don't have much room. That's beautiful. Let's see what the lowest potential is. Wow, the Sun. You guys have all major arcanas. This is such a beautiful spread so far. The Sun, Leo energy. This is all about clarity, seeing the truth about something, about this connection. I feel like when the two of you kind of reconnect or get this coming together again, there's some sort of realization of all the time that's been missed out, all the joy that's been missed out on between the two of you. I feel like the two of you both make each other very happy, very seen, very understood. This is a very beautiful, warm energy, and it's like the two of you almost feel like kids again when you're in each other's company. This is the lowest potential. So if that's the lowest potential, I mean, that's pretty damn good. So let's go ahead now and get a little bit more in your energy here. 9 of Pentacles. So we've got some Virgo energy, Capricorn, Taurus. You could be single at this time, really focusing on building up your material wealth, staying to yourself. Okay, you could be a little bit isolated because you are so focused on building your material world back up, or just really having some sort of prosperous energy going on. But I do see you here coming to this connection with a lot to offer. And this is somebody who maybe doesn't know all of the successes that you've had, because I feel like you are very quiet about your success. You're not somebody who brags or displays it too much. So I feel like you're showing up here with a lot of hope and a lot of desire to come to the table and offer this person stability, offer them loyalty, and somebody who's going to, like I said, bring a lot to the table. You have investments that you want to make in this person. Let's get one more in their energy. The Ace of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is somebody who's had a realization, an epiphany moment, somebody that sees and understands you in a different light now, okay? And this person does want to reach out. They want to say something. I feel like this new conversation will really change how things used to be to how they are today, okay? When this communication comes in, because what's bridging you two together is forward movement with a desire to have a successful outcome, to move on from the past, move on from things that no longer serve you. And I feel like something that this person tells you is going to be really honest, straight to the point, very blunt. Now, this person could have expressed something to you in the past that maybe they want to clear the air about, maybe they want to revisit, because I feel like they want to take a risk to reach out, say something that feels like they never got to say, or something that they didn't get to clear the air about. So I feel like they want to take a chance to say something here. Let's get more in your energy. Oh my gosh, the 10 of Cups, Pisces energy. You feel an emotional, overwhelming sense of love when you think about this person. This is somebody that you could see yourself building a home with, building a family with. It's like when you think about this person, you feel the warmth of the sun. You feel the joy of emotional fulfillment, emotional abundance. This is a family sitting at a table with an abundance of fruit, of fish, and just a beautiful meal that they can share together, and they converse together very beautifully, and there's no chaos. This is just absolute sweet shared energy. So your energy is coming in as somebody who's currently single, somebody who has a wish on their mind to reconnect with this person. You're calling out to them. I feel like you're almost trying to speaking to them telepathically in some way. And I feel like what you want in your energy is this emotional fulfillment. You know that this person could be your 10 of Cups. I feel like you've known that all along. Let's get one more in their energy. Wow, Justice, Libra energy. This person, I feel like, was the reason that this maybe didn't go somewhere in the past. This is someone who wants to bring the truth now. Okay, we've got the truth here twice. They want to take a risk to express their truth, to say something that's going to balance things out, to make things fair, and to reveal how they feel like they maybe did you wrong in the past. Okay, there's a sense of wanting justice here, wanting to balance out those scales. Things could have really felt tipped in one way or another, where this person maybe felt like you didn't give them enough, or maybe they feel like you weren't committed enough to them, and that sword is lifted a little bit higher. So something that they said in the past was not fair to you, and I feel like they're recognizing that with the Ace of Swords here, and they really do want to clear the air and express something. Let's see. Let's get more on the bridge between the two of you. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. Something that connects you two together is wanting to move on from this disappointment, wanting to move on from the hurt feelings, this sense of loss. The two of you in the past shared love. There was definitely love here, and you could have had relationships since this person that didn't work out, okay? And I feel like you're really feeling down about this, but so are they. They've had unsuccessful relationships as well. What bridges the two of you together is that there's these two cups still standing upright in the background. And I feel like the two of you have kind of pushed each other out of your minds for many, many years, or just some time has passed. And I feel like this is what bridges you two together. There's this opportunity to heal the past, to still take those two cups and move something forward, pardon me, and to move towards one another with honesty and expressing from the heart, okay? Success in moving forward, leaving the past behind, but not glazing it over. Okay, let's get more in the highest potential. What is this? The Seven of Swords. Okay, so there is potential for... The Seven of Swords can talk about a deceitful energy, somebody stealing, somebody being very sneaky or keeping secrets. I'm not getting that energy off of this particular card today. In the highest potential, there's some sort of lessons that have been learned here, okay? With the Hierophant, this is a teacher. This is somebody who has done a really deep dive to learn into either religious practices or spirituality, or just a higher level of learning about commitment, how to be honest with your partner, how to express yourself without feeling judged, okay? Being yourself and being accepted. And I feel like in the highest potential here, there's this opportunity to strategically come together, okay, to address things from the past that maybe were lies, or maybe things that weren't expressed in all honesty. Maybe things were hidden, right? And I feel like all these kind of truths are coming up to the surface now. They're being found out, they're being revealed, and I feel like this is something that's really going to have a potential to bring the two of you to a stronger commitment, to something that's going to last. Okay, so in the past, I feel like there could have been some lies, there could have been some secrets that were pushed down. And when I mean secrets, I don't mean bad secrets. I mean about the truth of people's feelings, of where they wanted the connection to go. Maybe there was no expression of wanting to have a higher level commitment, or to really make something solidified in the partnership in the past, okay? So that's the highest potential. Being methodical, being honest, revealing the truth about feelings, about past truths that were not revealed. So this person really wants to let go of being so held back in their truth and speak up. Let's get one more on the lowest outcome here, or lowest potential with the Sun, the Emperor, Aries energy. Yeah. So this is what we're looking at, is the weak spot of this connection. So for two major arcanas to come out in the weakest spot of this connection is just beautiful. This is somebody who, like I said, is seeing the truth. I feel like you're both having this enlightenment, this realization of the happiness that the two of you feel together when you're in control of your emotions, when you're in control of seeing the truth and accepting the truth and revealing the truth to one another. The Emperor now wants to step up and take control. They want to be responsible for past mistakes and really be responsible to express the truth they feel today, okay? So something that they don't want to miss an opportunity on. This could be you or them, but the lowest potential and the highest potential both look great. This is something that really screams beautiful to me. So let's get a little bit more. Let's see the bottom. Yeah, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. This is something that could have been stuck for a while, okay? There could have been no forward movement. Again, lots of major arcanas here, guys, so I feel like this is a very deep connection between you and somebody. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. There's a lot of passion and desire to see one another again. Something about being the wounded warrior. You both feel wounded from what the last conversation maybe was, but I feel like you've both always held on in some way. There's something here about not giving up, still having that fire burning within you to complete the end of a hard cycle and begin again anew. So let's get a little bit on an outcome here. I want to pull some cards for a potential outcome between you and this person. I really like this reading. Let me know if it resonates with you guys. If it does, drop me a blue heart in the comments if you have the time. That would be great. All right, just so I know that it's connecting with you guys. Okay, potential outcome, please. Page of Wands, more fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's this new spark that's been brewing, okay? There's a reigniting of passion, of desire. And the Page of Wands is somebody who's gone through the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. They've gone through the journey. They're now learning all those lessons, putting them into a plan to take the next step. Okay, so I feel like in the potential outcome, there's this beautiful spark that gets reignited. And this person or you may send out a message. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's this person that may reach out because we've got them with the Ace of Swords, okay? You may be like telepathically sending them a message, right? Into the universe, putting it out there, and they're hearing the call. They're coming, it's like they're hearing your call. They wake up one day in the broad daylight and emerge out of the ocean and like, wow, I feel this way now, right? So there's some sort of justice that this person wants to bring to the connection, okay? Some honesty, some truth. Oops, let's get a little bit more in the potential outcome. Oh my goodness, the Ace of Cups. This is tears of joy. This is emotional fulfillment, emotional abundance, and outpouring of love. This is unconditional, authentic love. I feel like this person has always had this feeling for you, or these feelings for you, and I feel like you may have as well. But like I said, I have this sense that the truth was not revealed. People were being, whether it was you or them or both of you, being very hidden in the truth of how you were both feeling. And I feel like this could have been a missed opportunity. But this realization, the only negative card I'm seeing here is the Five of Cups. And that's something that's bridging the two of you together. Something that the two of you can actively work on, because those two cups are still standing upright behind you. It's like the past is still knocking on the door to be successful. There's still all this potential here. And I know a lot of people don't like to look back at the past, neither do I, but this is what I'm reading here, you guys. There's somebody here that wants to be honest. They want to come forward and offer you the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. So there's somebody going to put out a message out there. Somebody is going to respond with a lot of excitement, a lot of desire to go down a new journey here, take a new path, maybe a date. There's some sort of creation here between the two of you. And I feel like you both treasure this opportunity. You don't want to ruin it. Let's get a little bit more. Yeah, the Five of Wands. So there's a lot of doubt here. There's a lot of maybe even competition for this person, or even for yourself. So I feel like there's a little bit of a fear that when the two of you do reconnect or come back together, there may be some people around you, whether it's them or like their people or your people or mutual people, that may start gossiping. They may have words to say about it. They may feel fired up about something. Maybe something has to fall apart for the two of you to reconnect. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. More fire energy. This is the closing of the cycle. Okay, we saw the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands a moment ago. It's like the two of you went on separate paths, and now you're emerging from the end of those cycles, looking to what's next, looking for what's new, looking to start over again. Okay, so there is a lot of baggage. I do see baggage. I do see overwhelming energy attached to you two coming together in a potential outcome, but I feel like it's worth the fight. Okay, it's worth letting go of stuff that no longer feels good, people who no longer bring us, healthy relationships. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Cups and the King of Swords. Yeah, this person or yourself could have been in a marriage, maybe walked away from a marriage. This could signify divorce for me. Okay, separation, divorce from, a partner. There's an emotional detachment here. Somebody is trying to heal from something. So whether that's you or them, I do see, I'm getting more so. I mean, it could be either, maybe it's both of you, because both of these energies and your feelings are both talking about healing and leaving the past behind. Healing something and moving forward action, forward movement, and still staying hopeful in the risks and the unknown in the future. So very well much could be that the both of you have ended marriages or long-term connections, 8 years or more, 8 months or more, whatever the case may be. And I feel like there's this new opportunity to go down this new exciting adventure with the Page of Pentacles. Again, this is a very new energy of reconnecting. This is a reconciliation. The Devil. I feel like the two of you have constantly been stuck in relationships that you've had to fight and be defensive in. It's like you've always had to fight against your partners or something like that. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, that's what I'm seeing for you, collective. I hope that that helped you in some way. If it resonated, please do give it a thumbs up and a blue heart in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Take care, guys.